This is my first video to the market recap. Um, yeah, let's get into it. I usually do a market journal. I've been doing this for a while, and I just go over SPY, QQQ, SMH, IWM, BTC, and any other observations or things I see in the market from what I watch on YouTube or read. So I'm just going to be basically practicing going over that in video form and posting it. So here we go. Here's SPY on the weekly. Um, so what I have written down is today you can see on the daily. It started off as a big red day in the morning, but it's actually got a good bounce going. So just tightening up on the daily. RSI crossed 50 negative, low ADX. I should just go over my um my indicator. So I have 5 EMAs, which just basically just go over 9, 20, 50, 100, and 200 EMAs just for general guidelines. And I have support and resistance zones where it kind of tries to draw out some key resistance zones. This is from Luxago, based off of, the time frame that you're at. Um, I have RSI levels for when I want to see, just want to keep have on and off, but this is basically the 30 and 70 RSI projected levels. So like this is where it would have to be to get oversold, and this would be where it would have to get to be overbought. Um, Here is the just regular RSI, have a regular ADX, and this is the Impulse MACD by this by um at the script. Let's see. This is by Lazy Bear. So I really like this. It's just a um another form of a MACD that's I just like it better. Um, so yeah, anyway, those are my chart setups. I'd probably make a Word document if people would like. Um, so anyway, getting back to the recaps by looks like a potential head and shoulders possibly forming. So that's what we're looking, these two EMAs having a bearish cross. Last time didn't really play out too much. This way didn't, so kind of have to not go totally based off of that, but it is something we'll watch out for. So if this ADX starts climbing and it starts going down and the MACD continues to be red and go down, then we could look at the hourly, just to zoom in a little bit more. Hourly, you can see had a zero line cross and it's going negative. ADX is starting to cross over its average, so something to look out for at the beginning of the year. Then I go to QQQ. Basically the same deal as SPY, so it's basically the exact same. Yeah, then SMH is a little bit different. SMH is just in a very sideways range right now, so I have alerts set on each if it breaks these ranges, because in this range you're just going to get chopped up. You can see here what I like about the Impulse MACD has gone flat, which means there's not a lot of lack of volatility. You can see the ADX is below, I mean, it's at 9 single digits, so it's very low, no trend really. So I have an alert set when it starts to kind of cross above 16, as the average goes down, looking for maybe a little bull cross and bull um, kind of pattern to go above its previous ADX level. So just have alerts there. So don't really care about it until it breaks that. IWM, relative weakness kind of was tested that low, at slight maybe break of that low by a penny or two. So double bottom. This is, yeah, relatively a little bit weaker, as you can see. It's testing its like, what's this EMA? think it's 200 EMA, whereas if you go to like the Q, it's very far from its 200 day EMA. So relative weakness. So yeah, I don't really, not really trading at Avion, but just kind of observe it as sometimes I do, but kind of lacking clarity and conviction for me. Um, last, or not last, but last on my usual roundup, then I get into, there's one thing I'm currently in a trade and watching, but Bitcoin, um, kind of, had that really nice move up to 100. Let's see, what did I get to? I have 108. I was looking at to get to 110, so just to round numbers, but didn't really get there. Just slightly losing plenty of room for like a weekly higher low, so a nice bounce off of this weekly EMA. I was scouting for me to be interested probably off of this EMA. Um, so yeah, still plenty of potential for that to happen. Um, so yeah, it's just looking for a little bit of a turnaround, kind of letting this play out. If there's a move, yeah, basically kind of patient already in the Bitcoin position, a hold no touch position, or so unless might trim off some if there's a weekly downtrend. So like if we get a nice enough bounce and then we bounce and then we kind of lose a weekly uptrend, essentially I would shave off, but I'm looking really just to add. So anyway, um, oh, I have on my notes. It's approaching daily oversold. We could click on our RSI levels. So in order to get oversold, yeah, like would be about what at my target level at the EMA. So yeah, be a really good spot if it could get down to here for a bottom fish play. I would, yeah, definitely be a buyer there. Let's see, let's turn that off. Yeah, my last thing I'm watching is UNG, or I'm not watching, I'm in based off of a chart guys. I watched the chart guys and um a couple other YouTube channels, and everyone was kind of watching this like bottoming pattern, which was a really good call. It's kind of noticed like if you read enough and enough people are watching the same thing, it generally happens. It kind of happened with Baba too. I was reading a lot of stuff in here, and I actually had an option for like a year option, and because I didn't know when it was going to happen, it could have taken a while, but yeah, like I bought in here and I had a big bot um break. I sold on this day. When it jumped up here, I had a little bit of run, but as we can see, it kind of went back. So kind of same thing with natural gas, which was really interesting. Um, if we see here, yeah, I was looking at it here. I think I got in here. I think I got in like around here. I sold like a third here. Yeah, this because like this was a previous test, so I kind of sold some up here to be able to get a little take a little bit of risk off. I woke up this morning and saw it open here. I sold at the open. It ran up, and so there's pretty a lot of bear. So I think I'm down to like a third runner position. So I think I was gonna let this play out. Probably if we lose like a 4 hour or daily uptrend, probably daily uptrend. I'm trying to let this run. We see ADX is going up, just getting oversold. Daily MACD zero line cross, which is usually pretty powerful. So I actually have a 15-minute oversold alert on. So that's kind of like the back burner trade. So you can see like here got oversold. It took a little while for it to go, but now that it popped, I think everyone's going to be looking forward to get back in. So 15-minute oversold, hopefully it gets there. I can buy. Um, that's it for me. Yeah, talk to you later. Bye.